I think there's a lot to say, actually. So try to highlight what I felt was very interesting and important from my perspective, because
Yes.
I always have the mind behind me, so I don't really like to be explained that things happen just because they do. So what I really appreciate is that you explain Feng Shui to us from a scientific almost perspective. So
Yeah.
you use physics and you use science of nature, and that's pretty much, it's very interesting, and it really explains us and tells us why things happen in such a way, energetically, and when they happen, why. So that's a really nice approach for us to be prepared to build in also in the same way with our clients. And so explain to them why things happen, not just, well, you shouldn't have a mess on your desk, or you should have your windows cleaned, or so you really understand why energy is functioning the way it is and causing which effects. And that is just gives a very interesting overview and detailed overview of how you should work with it and make it useful for helping other people and getting results, real results.
Brilliant. How did you find the benefits of online compared to in the classroom?
I would say we were kind of lucky because it was very directed to us. At first, when I went to classes in London, I thought it would be much more profitable to go. And I still think it's very useful because you can interact in a different manner. But online, we also got all the information we needed, and it was pretty clear. You were always very dedicated for us to understand things. And so not everybody understands things in the same way. So you really took the time to go around and explain in different ways so that we can really sure that we got things.
Absolutely. What about the live consultations online?
That was really explanatory, I guess, because it was a guidance for us. It's very difficult to be in the first consultations, to be confident. And also, I found that you don't do, well, the consultations cannot be conducted equally as they were all the same. So I found that you always find different approaches and also different ways and empowering ways to communicate to clients so that they would understand why they were applying some of the cures or some of the suggestions we may give them.
Sure. So it was useful to verify what was happening inside their space and relate it to that part of their life.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And then offer them a choice as to whether they wanted to continue in that way or make a change for the better, which of course leads to further clients for you.
Yes, and I think it's very motivational for us. We can really understand the results happening, and so that really motivates us to do consultations with others. I mean, I felt Feng Shui in the opposite way because I've applied wrongly some techniques, and I really felt the not so very beneficial effects on me. And finally, when I got to change things according to how it should have been cured, things changed completely. So it's a huge difference when you have the correct approach of things.
That's fantastic. So you've seen both sides of it.
Yeah. The dark and the light.
Would you recommend this course to others?
Of course. I'm so thankful that I really found your course and also not just finding your course and your techniques and your teaching line, but also the way how you taught us during the workshop. So I'm very, very grateful. to have found your course, of course. And I would, of course, recommend it.
That's brilliant. It's been an absolute pleasure to work with you.
Thank you
with
so
you
much.
both. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, just thank you very much for all your help, both personally and professionally. I mean, it's been really a grateful experience.
Well, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you. Andre, would you like to say something?
I enjoy the course.
Great.
I enjoy it. It was quite complex. I did not expect we would go. But it actually came out well that we did it online because, you sorted out how to do recordings properly. And like this, I could watch videos over and over again, which would have not been possible with live class. Work really well. Like this is much better, I think.
Yeah. And it's much easier. And of course, it's the bit I really like about this is that you can do live consultations with, are varied, as you were saying, Sylvia, and just see different aspects of it that really come to the fore. And anywhere in the world, which is terrific, which obviously you can't do inside a classroom. You can only describe theoretically what can happen. But online, it's instant. And it's the practical side of it, which is the most important side. So coming across just a completely different, well, a lot of times, of course, we don't know what we're going to find when we go to a consultation. So each one is very different. And you can see the huge contrast in all the different consultations we do. Obviously, people are all different. Houses are different. Businesses are different. And just understanding how to bridge the gap and empower the clients is something you were saying, Sylvia, to make better use of their life, to get more fulfillment from their lives. So would you recommend it to others, Andre?
Yes, of course, yeah.
Wonderful. Great. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
That's very interesting. And I did not expect that, to learn certain kind of things, like we would touch upon astrology so much, but it's very precise, that Chinese astrology. I would say much more precise than Western, and quite interesting. What kind of things you can see.
Yeah. So if you find the element that makes someone fulfilled, and then you're able to put that element in terms of energy inside their space, textures, position, location, all of that's what makes it so fulfilling. That's why people get, it feels right to them.